The Hash It Out Show is brought to you by the Minius Law Firm, Bayou Audio and Video Security, Barreto Home Solutions, Leo's Auto Glass, Moe's Pizza, JFK Martial Arts in Mandeville and Covington, Hot Works on the North Shore, Style, saving troubled youth's lives every day, Fatty's Jambalaya, Holly Craft Impressions.
Yeah! Louisiana! Let the whole state know! It's time to tune in to the from the bayou to the city, from the river to the coast, talking Louisiana sports with the voices you trust most. JB the sports guy, bringing interviews your way. Players and coaches got something to say. Locker room stories and the grind behind the fame, getting you closer to the heart of the game. George Pepper's breaking down the action in the score. Big plays, big hits, and a whole lot more. The top 5 teams, yeah, they calling them out. Every week's rankings, no room for doubt. And VK Jones got a message to repeat. Like, tag, share, subscribe, keep the movement on your feet. Spread the word to your family and your friends, because Louisiana sports never truly ends. Biggest news around the state, they cover it all from kickoff in the fall to basketball. So grab a seat and turn the volume up loud. Welcome to the Hash It Out Show.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome to the Hash It Out Show. Do you have me mute, sir?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? All right, sounds better now. Everybody, welcome to the Hash It Out Show. I'm JV, the sports guy, joined by VK Jones. It's good to be here. We are back at Pickup USA Fitness, 633 Orange Street, New Orleans, Louisiana, 70130. Everybody, come on in, get a membership. You can play basketball, you can lift weights. They got it all here. Perfect spot for you all. 7 o'clock, they got the Iron Sharpens Iron battle VK Jones with the high school kids doing pickup games again, VK Jones.
Oh, man, this is a great place for a lot of the great kids around the city. You know, this is a good showcase more than anything else to shaping themselves and also keeping themselves in shape, keeping themselves ready, get some early competition before the season starts and everything else. So I big time props to Corey Clare opening the doors for those kids. Coach Rory, can't forget about him.
Yeah.
So, you know, big shout out to those guys opening the doors for those kids to come up in here. You know, it's a little fee, not that much, but, you know, it's worth it because they're going to get some run and they're going to go ahead and get some good work in. It doesn't matter you want to lose. It's about the work.
Look,
that's what it's about.
For these high school kids to do this open run today from 7 to 9, it's just $5.
Exactly.
$5. That's it. But let's get to our show tonight, VK Jones. In a little bit, we're going to kick off with a Catholic League preview. 7 o'clock from St. Augustine High School, the one and only Raekwon Williams. He's going to join us. He's a Tulane commit. 7:35, safety from Archbishop Shaw, a TCU commit. Rontrae Carter will join us. And then at 8:10, Ronald Gardet from East Jefferson High School is going to join us. So we got a good show for you all tonight. Tell everybody that you know to tune in, watch it, and go tell somebody to tune in. We've got a great show for you all tonight as we get ready for the high school football season, VK Jones. And it's around the corner, my friend.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, tag, share, subscribe to the Hash It Out Show on all social media platforms. We are on X, we are on Facebook, we are on Instagram, and we're on YouTube on JB the Sports Guys YouTube page. Continue to support us. We will have a huge announcement in the next couple of weeks of the upcoming Hash It Out Show games of the week. And I'm telling you, we are this close to being done with booking our games, man. We are close, bro. We're getting ready.
So excited. Can't wait. Can't wait, man. It's gonna be a lot of fun with the Hash It Out Show games of the week. A lot of games, couple triple headers that we have the Thursday, Friday, Saturday. He said 7. I have to go back and look. And I was like, nah.
It might be 6. It might be 6.
It wasn't even 6, man.
It wasn't even 6.
Nah.
I'm sorry. Maybe it's halfway through the season. I know we have a lot of weeks that we are doing triple header weeks. I know week 1 for sure. It depends on what happens.
Yeah, we're waiting
It
on
depends.
that.
We're
That
waiting
could
on
be-
them. That could we might have triple header starting the season. So
Yeah.
that's gonna be huge. But we do have some games booked, and we do have some weeks that we are doing 3 games.
The plan is for a triple header to happen. We just waiting on one little thing, and then we'll know how to operate and how to move and to make it happen. Because we just waiting on one little thing, but we getting that schedule down pack, everybody, down pack. All right, so let's get into it. VK Jones, 6:35 now. The Catholic League. Everybody says this is the toughest district in the state of Louisiana. And I tell you this, VK Jones, another team has said we are entering the conversation of being a district champion. Because when you go around, you hear Carr, you heard St. Augustine, and you heard John Curtis as the 3 favorites.
Right.
But somebody just said we about to jump in this party. And ladies and gentlemen, that's the Archbishop Rummel Raiders. They said we about to jump in this party because y'all gonna show us something. Ladies and gentlemen, Colton Nussmeier, 4-star quarterback committed to Georgia, has transferred to Archbishop Rummel, and he will be their starting quarterback. Graham Jarrett is back at Rummel as well. VK Jones, you got 2 running backs in Jaden Turrence and Corian Hawkins, who are returning 1,000-yard rushers. Both of them, VK Jones, not just one, both of them. Jaden Turrence is a Tulane commit. Also, you have the big man, the big tackle, Raymond Hughes, 6'4", 300. You got an Ole Miss offer. And then Jamarcus Jones is the tight end as well. VK Jones, like I said, Rummel enters the conversation, and it looks pretty darn good. Now, my question is, Rummel is a team known for running the football. Well, I don't think it's about to happen. I think about to open this up when you got a 4-star Georgia commit at quarterback, VK Jones.
Very much agreed, and I tell you, man, it's not surprising that Rummel will open it up. We have seen it before with the certain quarterbacks they had in the past. You look at a Damian Williams who led Rummel to their first state championship. They opened it up a bit. Their running game was the key, but at the same time, Williams with a great arm and he can mobilize himself. They opened it up a good bit in the air, and the same thing with Chase Forcade as well. Don't be surprised we're going to see that again. We know that Rummel going to set the tone with the run, but they are definitely going to go to the air with Nussmeier.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, when you got that good of a quarterback, you got to let him throw. You
Yes.
have no choice but to let him throw, man.
Agreed.
And like I said, Rummel has entered the conversation now. You got to put him up there with the favorites, in my opinion. You have to. And that's not overlooking nobody else in the Catholic League. I'm not. But when you heard Colton Nussmeier is coming to town, it's coming to Metairie on Severn, that changed the landscape, VK Jones.
It does change the landscape a bit because he's a 4-star quarterback transferring to a very good program in Archbishop Rummel and everything. And I know that's huge for Coach Nick Monica
Yes.
and company and everything else. But the biggest thing about it is this: they have stepped in now to be maybe now really a contender to step into the Catholic League more than anything else. But at the same time, big adjustments is going to have to be made for Nussmeier because the fact of the matter is you're going into a tough league. Not knocking where he came from
Don't knock
and
Texas.
everything. No,
Texas.
I'm not Texas. No, never knocking Texas. Texas is the toughest of the tough, if you know what I mean.
I don't know. I ain't gonna say all that. Now, this is Louisiana, my brother. Come on now. This is Louisiana, bro. Per capita, we the best.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Louisiana has been successful against the state of Texas recently.
Especially last year.
Recently, I know. I'm saying recently. In the past, we was not successful against the state of Texas.
Okay.
So just saying, but we had our past. Going forward has been well. So I'm saying in a big adjustment for Nussmeier because of the fact this is the toughest league in the state of Louisiana. And he's got to really adjust to the hits, to the speed, to everything, the grind and all that stuff. If he comes in there early and really, really looks pretty good, if I'm St. Curtis, Brother Martin, all these other teams, I be having my antennas up more than anything else, and watch out for this team on Severn Avenue.
Definitely. Tyler Holden, no, not Tyler Holden, excuse me. Nathaniel Singleton was supposed to be the starting quarterback. He's going to go back to wide receiver. And then defensively, you got a couple of defensive backs coming back, and Gavin Cooper, who's going to the Raging Cajuns. You also have Mitch Harris coming back, and Tyrus Franklin. And you know Tyrus Franklin from 2 years ago. Overtime game against St. Hall. Game-winning interception.
Yep.
Yes, it
Yep.
did.
Yep.
But look, I think Rummel now has a great chance to get this district championship. We'll tell you who we think is going to win it later on before 7 o'clock, but I think Rummel got a good chance. Let's move on, VK Jones. Like, people probably saying, how dare you all not start with the defending state champions, Edna Carr? Well, let's get right to Edna Carr, VK Jones.
Yes, let's talk about them.
Oh, you lose, 18 seniors and most of your starters from the team, and you got to replace them with brand new players,
Yes.
Don't have a lot of experience. They probably got some when they was blowing out teams, but we always say Carr just reloads. Put you in there, you're good to go. But this is a young team, and there's going to be some hiccups along the way. But I do think Edna Carr, as we get later into the season, Edna Carr is going to get better and better and better.
Agreed. This is probably the youngest team since Alden Clark's sophomore year. This is the last time that Carr has been this young and depleted in a long, long time. And, they do reload. And I tell you, in the beginning, we'll see what happens, because what I heard with this new batch of starters that's coming in there, and I heard a lot of big things that these guys are ready to get it. You know what I'm saying? So we just got to see what happens early. The schedule is not going to be easy for Edna Carr early, so that's going to test them out a lot. You will see the inexperience early, but I think, like I said, late in the season, they could turn up and be scary. So we will see. But if they come out of the gates pretty good,
Is right.
You gotta nod your head on it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna say this: if they beat Ruston week 3, everybody look out.
That's the biggest.
Everybody look out.
That's the biggest eye opener so far in 2026. If Edna Carr pulls off the win in the Dome against Ruston in the Inspire NOLA Classic, oh my Lord, I'm gonna be like, as myself, a person that's covered it for years, but also who's an alumni of St. Augustine. Oh God, it makes the mountain, like St. Augustine has 1 week at a time that they got to take, but that Carr game is going to loom bigger and bigger. And the fact that they're playing in week 9,
Halloween night,
man, especially if Carr come in hot. So, but the Cougars, it's going to be interesting, especially with the quarterback spot. We'll see the battle between these two great athletes. One of them is Forrest Johnson, Forrest Johnson, who's very interesting quarterback, very athletic. Another one, last name Jones, I believe, and he's actually related. His dad, actually, I went to St. Aug with. I actually graduated with him. So, wish both of them. Look, I wouldn't be surprised. You might have a 2 quarterback system just to see what Bryce Brown likes out of the 2.
Let's move to the John Curtis Patriots. Loaded, VK Jones. Loaded.
I mean, one of the maybe 3 teams out there that has a lot of experience that's back this year, and that could make a lot of noise. And they're going to be tested severely early. And I mean, they're going against one of the best programs in Texas in a huge game at a neutral site. So I cannot wait to see what happens. Curtis has probably the best secondary, the best secondary to me in the state, with Prentice Makion, Prentice Makion, Craig Connor. I mean, some great players, and I think up front they're not bad either. Like they mentioned, there's a lot of players coming back. Over 17, 18 starters returning, including their starting quarterback who returns this year. And I mean, I'll tell you one thing. The quarterback for Curtis. Now I'm getting
London Pageant.
London Pageant. What an evolution what he has done with when he has stepped in at quarterback as a sophomore. How he really stepped in and got better and better. Like he's been a good player, but you see late in the season, oh man, the big plays he's making and all that. I mean, Curtis had got their guy, and now going into this year having weapons, it's going there. This is going to be a very, very good team.
I'll tell you this, man. London Pageant threw for 1,200 yards last season. Man, that's crazy for a Curtis quarterback, right?
Well, we have not seen numbers like that.
Dagan Bruno?
Exactly. Your guy, the winner.
Yeah.
The winner.
My guy.
You know, and sometimes when and credit JT Curtis, when he has a quarterback that not just can run his system, but also if he has an extra weapon and has an arm, oh, they're gonna use it. They're gonna find a way to have to move the ball and throw it a bit, you know what I'm saying, to fool everybody. Because everybody knows they run the same 3 plays, but it's like, okay, we're gonna fool you a little bit. And you're gonna think we're gonna dive here. No, we're gonna go boom and go up the middle with you.
Right.
So you just gotta love what Paget brings to the table with the offense and everything with John Curtis and how he's established himself.
Yeah, definitely.
So this is, I'll tell you one thing, the thing is gonna be the running backs. Who is gonna step in?
Yeah.
Who's gonna step in at running back? So don't be surprised. You might have multiple. It's always what a running back by committee.
Yeah, it could be.
So that's how it goes.
Guys, they replacing a couple starters, but the big thing is Jarvin Stevenson returns from injury, and he got offers from LSU, Alabama, Michigan, Auburn, Florida. He got a bunch of Power 4 offers, man. So he is back from injury, man, and he is ready.
Yeah,
he is ready to show off, man. And he's just a junior. That's all it is, man. So, but let's go to the St. Augustine Purple Knights, man. As I guess at 7 o'clock, Raekwon Williams just walked in. He's gonna join us at 7 o'clock. Purple Knights loaded again, and Jael Noble is the quarterback. And my man Tig last year, accurate, phenomenal. But now you got Jael Noble, 6'3". He's bigger than Tig, and he's faster. He can run. He can escape the pocket. It's another added weapon to what you have in the running backs in Patrick Robertson and Cohan, and then the receivers in Raekwon Williams, Miguel Whitley, and Derek Bennett.
And Lucas Jefferson as well.
Lucas. Can we get Lucas?
So,
yeah.
man, I tell you, man, I'm very, very excited for the Purple Knights who returned 18 starters this year. And I tell you, man, Robert Valdez said it himself that he could not believe that how ahead of schedule
they are
that this team was last year.
Yeah,
because he was saying, I'm like, if this year we make a run, I'm like, next year we might bust heads possibly. You know what I'm saying? Especially what we got back, but it's 1 week at a time.
Yeah.
But man, I tell you, they were ahead of the game, and it's amazing how young they were and what they have coming back and returning, and the experience that they have in that Superdome is helping them. Is going to help them tremendously going into this season, because there were some people like, I don't know if St. August ever going to get there again. Let me tell you something. When you see how many juniors and sophomores were on that team last year and is returning, bruh, you know August has a great chance of getting back and hopefully this time finishing the job and finally taking home first state championship since 1979.
I mean, if anyone says they don't have a chance to get back to the Dome this year, man, I will strongly disagree. I think they have the best chance to get to the Dome. Them and Curtis, I think, has the best chance. Number one, they have the best chance to get to the Dome. And I mean, bro, it's hard to say they won't. I just don't see it. And they are loaded, man. But let's move along. Move along. Let's go to the Holy Cross Tigers. Coach Watney, you know, a couple years ago, they were the number 1 seed.
Yes.
And now making the playoffs still, but he's looking to get back into that high ranking.
I expect Holy Cross to be a little better this year more than anything else with Coach Watney. He has really had a job to do more than anything else last couple of years with younger teams. I think now he has a veteran team this year that's going to make a lot of noise and everything else. He has some very good recruits on his team this year. So Holy Cross, you know, their strength mostly will be defensively. They
Yeah.
will be
You talk about the
having
Curtis defensive backs. Holy Cross defensive backs are very good as well.
Yes, very good defensive backs, and then also the linebacking core is really good for Holy Cross. So they're gonna try to make a lot of big plays and everything to set the tone for the Holy Cross offense. If the Holy Cross offense can some way somehow can get some points on the board, Holy Cross has a good chance to make some noise.
Definitely. But you got to replace a quarterback as well.
Yes, that's the only thing. That's the only thing offensively. Like, who's going to lead the team?
Definitely.
So that's going to be important for Coach Widney and the squad. But he's a very good coach. But I know he has to deal with a lot these last couple of years, especially the year that Holy Cross had the top seed.
Definitely. Jesuit Blue Jays. Coach Manali believes he has a top 15 team in the state. He believes he has a great team that can make a lot of noise this year.
They had a lot more young players last year. So
they lost 4-star as well. IMG.
Right. So this year they have a lot of returning players back this year. I thought Jesuit was going to be better last year. They were competitive, but I think this year they're going to be much, much better than people think that they are. I think Coach Manali might have something this year to say with this Jesuit team. I don't know about district, but I think they're going to be right in the middle of things, and don't be surprised, they could make a nice playoff run as well. So I like the Jesuit Blue Jays to be much, much better this year. If they don't have a chance to win district, I think they're going to be a team that's going to spoil some seasons, man. They're going to really, really can spoil some seasons.
Jesuit won their first round playoff game last year, but then had to run right into Edna Carr. So
quick.
Yeah, just like that. Second round running Edna Carr. But look. There's a QB battle. Sully Sullivan.
Interesting, yes.
And Amani Vanderway. That's your battle right there for quarterback. Sully Sullivan is your pocket quarterback. Amani Vanderway, that's your scrambler.
Yes.
He can make plays happen.
Vanderway is really coming out of nowhere more than anything else to try to get that spot. Sullivan has the starting experience more than anything, and we've seen some good spurts a little bit from Sullivan against the St. Aug Purple Knights last season. And Sullivan, he can make plays for you. And Vanderway, he might be that scrambler and he can maybe throw it as well. So it's going to be interesting to see, but I wouldn't be surprised. We might see 2 quarterback system in that one.
We might. I talked to Coach Manali after the spring game against Hornville, and he said it might happen. We'll see. But Jesuit is always tough, always stout. You never can look past them. You never can.
It's a scrappy team. You know, we had the game against St. Augustine last year, and St. Aug had to have a huge second half just to pull away, because the fact of the matter is Jesuit they're a team that don't quit, and it's a team that's very, very scrappy, and they're gonna fight you. They're gonna fight you from the kickoff all the way to the end, and that's not just the fact with as Coach Manali as a head coach, but all the coaches that coached there in the past.
Mm-hmm.
I can name them from Wade Kaiser to Jay Pittman to I'm trying to think, the head coach that won the state championship, who was a long time coach, Mark Sanji.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's amazing because he came in an interim at the time and took over for the season, and he got them winning a state championship, and one of the rare state championships I can say that John Curtis got beat in their own game.
Yeah.
So, but regardless, Jesuit is always a tough team because that's what they do. They're scrappy, and they're going to fight you all the way tooth and nail.
Definitely. Chalmette is now in the Catholic League. Chalmette. Coach Jason Tucker, he's done a fabulous job with Chalmette for
amazing job.
All of the years he has been there. Now, he's in a toughest district ever in his career.
I tell you, when Coach Jason Tucker first started coaching, they were in the Catholic League when he first started coaching. You know what I'm saying? And he knew how tough it was.
Yep.
Now, going back at a time that you would think the position they were in, where the district they were last year, you would think competitively and everything else, in logistically, great situation for Chalmette overall, period. Now, LHSA, and Chalmette's not the only school. It's other schools that's kind of been put in more of a tougher district, a tougher spot than anything else because of area and all that other stuff, but I tell you, I think Coach Tucker's going to get them prepared. I think Coach Tucker, Is he gonna go light on the schedule? I wouldn't be surprised. I don't think so either. I think he's gonna definitely have a tougher schedule early to prepare his team for the Catholic League. And we'll see what happens early. If he has a good winning record and stuff, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be interesting to see what Chalmette does. And now the Chalmette Holy Cross game, it ain't just the Battle of the Night War. Now it's a district game.
District, yeah.
So, bragging rights and a district went on the line.
That's right.
Definitely. So we'll see what happens. But I think, Chalmette returns a good bit of experience. I think they returned 13 starters. So the thing about Chalmette, they're going to compete. They're definitely going to compete. And Coach Jason Tucker wants them not just to compete, they want to win.
Yeah.
They want to win. And I believe Jason Tucker is going to do what he can to prepare his team for the toughest league in the state of Louisiana.
Definitely. I mean, we talk about 3 different districts in the past, 3 years, really? 4 years? Because they were Jefferson
4
Parish.
years. They were Jefferson Parish.
Then
North Shore.
St. Tammany Parish.
Yeah, St. Tammany
and
Parish.
now Catholic League. All right, VK Jones, we got a couple minutes left before we get to Raekwon Williams. I want to ask you, VK Jones.
Yes.
Who will win the Catholic League this year?
Well, we can't forget about one more team. We can't forget about the Brother Martin Crusaders.
Man. Yeah, my fault. Oh, Brother Martin, please don't hurt me, Brother Martin. Please don't hurt me. Coach Moniz, I'm sorry. I sat here and said I name every team, man. Brother Martin Crusaders, Eastern Royal is back. Hudson Fields back at quarterback. So, look, Brother Martin, they work hard. Coach Moniz makes his team work hard. You know that. And they're going to come out swinging and hopefully landing with some knockout punches. Brother Martin
I agree. I definitely agree. I think Brother Martin is another scrappy team more than anything else. I think that's going to be an interesting combination more than anything else with Fields and also Eastern Royal.
Yeah.
That is going to be a very good combination all season long. And I tell you, man, I think they're going to be a team. I wouldn't be surprised they have maybe a winning record going in the district. And we'll see what they can do. I think it's a team that can take you to the limit, to the full quarter more than anything else. If they're right there in the full quarter, Brother Martin might have a chance.
They might. All right. Now let's pick the district champions. Who you got, VK Jones?
Oh, man, I think this is going to be a very, very close district in itself. It could come down. Every week is going to be really good. From the first week of district all the way to the last. It's a hard pick. It's really a hard pick because I know Rummel is definitely one of the competitors now because of all the changes, but I'm going to still go with the experience factor, especially with these two teams, and it's going to come down to it. And I'm going to be honest with you, and I hate to do it, but I got to do it because of the fact of the matter is this is how close this league is going to be because the last 3 years, this has been a great league. I think it will be a tie.
Ooh, tie.
For the district championship.
He said a tie,
yeah, I think it's going to be a tie. St. Aug, John Curtis will tie for the district championship.
Okay, then who's the head-to-head winner?
Ooh.
Don't say that.
Let's say that. No, we can't say that. We can't say that.
Don't say
that. There's a reason. Tune in 2 weeks, and you'll see why we can't say who's the head-to-head. Indeed, man. But I really think, like I said, I think it's going to be a tie between St. Augustine, John Curtis for the district championship because I really think either one. My thing about that is.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Miss Tasha. Just come smack her, Miss Tasha. she right there. She put wow. Come smack her, Miss Tasha.
I would love to pick the Purple Knights, but with what Curtis has back, this is gonna be a dead even game again. I just it's hard. And I think here's the reason why I say a tie too. One of them's gonna win, but then all of a sudden one of the teams might slip up.
Okay.
Might slip up in one game, and all of a sudden it's a spoil. Like you mentioned, Catholic League can be somebody can win it or be the spoiler. So somebody might spoil one of them, and all of a sudden you got your tie.
Yes, indeed. Well, let me get here right quick because we got to go to commercial break. But my pick to win the district championship will be purple and gold. Which address? 2600 AP2 row. I think the Purple Knights are your district champions this year. I think they get the job done. I think the games against Curtis and the games against Edna Carr are going to be tough, but they're going to figure out a way how to get it done. Give me the Purple Knights. We're going to commercial break.
See, that's what I'm talking about, bro. You put it on the table. That's what I'm talking about.
Of course I do. But we're going to commercial break, and when we return, the one and only Raekwon Williams, wide receiver from St. Augustine, will join us right here on the Hash It Out Show. Are you in need of a new windshield? Leo Auto Glass can help. For 20 years, Leo Auto Glass have been servicing the New Orleans area with windshield replacement and auto glass repair. Give them a call today, 504-301-8353. Whether you're looking to refresh your living space, enhance your home's exterior, or undertake a complete renovation, Barretto's Home Solutions is the place for you. Give them a call at 504-940-7552.
At Bayou AV Security, we are your one-stop shop for all your needs, whether it's enhancing your home entertainment system, securing your property, ensuring a seamless internet connection, or illuminating your outdoor spaces. We've got you covered. Bayou AV Security, where technology meets reliability. Call us today to experience the Bayou difference.
Touch me again, you find out who I really am. That's the same attitude I bring to every case. Insurance companies and defense lawyers do not intimidate us. If you want a law firm that fights back, call them in East Law Firm today. 937-839-8529 and book your consultation today.
Style is a nonprofit organization dedicated to empowering at-risk youth through mentorship, education, counseling, and life skills development. Style has proudly served the greater New Orleans community for over 13 years. For more information, go to their website, stylesavinglives.com.
Holly Craft Impressions is your one-stop shop for custom apparel, DTF prints, hats, tumblers, and personalized gift for your businesses, schools, teams, and special events. Let us bring your vision to life with high-quality custom creations. Contact us at hollycraftimpressions@gmail.com or 985-607-4301, and be sure to find us on Facebook.
And welcome back to the Hash It Out Show. I'm JB the Sports Guy. We got VK Jones joining us. This guy, he has committed to the University of Tulane to play football. And yeah, and I'm a season ticket holder, so I'm gonna be seeing him for years to come. And he's returning this year at wide receiver for the St. Augustine Purple Knights. The one and only Raekwon Williams. What's up, brother? How you doing?
What's good?
Good, man. For sure.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Look, Raekwon, take us back. Week 10 against John Curtis. You get hurt. You tore your ACL. What was going through your mind when you realized you was injured?
First thing went to my mind, like, can I get up? Can I get up to play again? Like, can I go run? Can I go catch another ball? I tried. My trainer told me, no. I'm like, there, go right there. I know I got to sit down for the rest of the season. I got to build up back my strength. Like, I got to build back up. I heard my ACL, I tore it. Like, when I went down, like, I knew I tore it, but, like, I didn't know I tore it because I had tried to bend it on the ground, and I'm like, nah. Then my doctor's name, Siri, the one that did my surgery, came, walked up on me and told me, like, it was my ACL. I'm like, all right. I could sit back. It was just God telling me, like, he was telling me slow down.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
So, you know, you've been rehabbing right there at Osner. What's been the hardest part about your rehab?
I would see the bending, getting my reflection all the way back.
Yeah,
That's the biggest thing right now. To get my reflection. Because if I don't get it back right now, somebody on the field gonna do it, and it ain't gonna be nice. It ain't gonna be nice.
definitely. Who have been the people who have been motivating you the most through this injury?
My mama, she's sitting over there.
Yeah,
My
Miss
mama,
Tasha.
her name is Tasha. Coach Valdez. I would give thanks to Dr. Siri from doing my surgery, get me back right. Jason, that's my therapist doctor, who getting my knee right. My coaches and my team, like they just stand around me, giving me like I'm good. I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be back.
Yeah.
Be back stronger.
Definitely. Shout out to Jason at Osner. Yeah. Shout out to you, Jason.
Shout out to you, Jason. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Bending my knee left and right yesterday, man. Had me tapping on the table like this.
And I know your mom has been a huge motivation to you more than anything else. And the biggest thing she was telling us, and shout out to Miss Tasha, she biggest thing she said, especially, you know what I'm saying, online and stuff, encourage my son. Do what you can to encourage him because he really needs it more than anything else. Because I'm like, I don't care if you're a Seminole fan or not. When you see my son, please encourage him. And that was the biggest thing I wanted to do when I've seen you in the playoffs. Mm-hmm. And it's like, bro, uplift. I'm like, bro, I knew you were gonna make it through because this man been through it himself with his knee, and this is like the second time. So
I tore the patella tendon 3 years ago, and I tore this one in the middle of June. So I tore both patella tendons.
How you tore like?
So I tore this one going up for a layup.
Oh, you playing basketball?
Yeah, you're playing basketball. This one's at work on a UPS truck. So
moving boxes.
Wow.
yeah. Delivering packages, exactly.
But I see his recovery, and I truly believe that I knew you can do it more than anything else. And when your mom was showing how more ahead you were, I'm like, yeah, because I talked with a person, I said he's gonna be fine. I already know right then and there by God's grace.
In my ear telling me like I got this and that because I know it. Like she knew where I came from and she was there. She witnessed everything where I came from, and now I'm here.
Definitely, Miss Tasha just got on me a second ago. Where your knee sleeve at? so
she's a businesswoman. She's serious.
You gotta keep a knee sleeve on that.
Yeah,
blood clot.
There we go. Yeah. So look, all good, all love, no problem. Let me ask you this, Raekwon. Your team. Let's go back before the state championship. Let's go back to the game-winning catch by Derek Bennett. You in the end zone
in my wheelchair.
In your wheelchair, yes. When Derek Bennett caught that pass from Tig, man, and I think that was your brother that had you that rolled you out. Your mom was right there.
That was my uncle.
Your uncle,
Fresh.
Okay, Fresh. Yeah, man. What was going through your mind once that happened?
I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Like the play before, I seen Derek eating like that whole drive on the stop, on a comeback. Then they got to the 1 yard line. He gonna get the ball. He hot. He eating. You know what I'm saying? He gotta put the team on my back. So boom. I'm sitting in the wheelchair. My knee had started like bothering me.
Yeah.
Everybody coming on the field. Like everybody started coming around me. Something like, cause I'm classic phobic. So people gotta stay back with my wheelchair. Man, I see Derek one-on-one. They changed the play at first. I think they had one in Taz. They changed the play. When they changed the play, put Derek by himself. So I knew the route already before. I knew the route. But once I seen him take off and I seen dude go all the way in, it was all the way. It was all the way.
Yes, indeed, man. And
shout out to Derek Bennett for that too.
And to see the fans just come running onto the field, that was just a sight to behold.
Crazy.
Yes, sight to behold.
That was crazy. I ain't never seen that many people run on the field for a high school game. Like
I'm with you.
Like we kids. Like I see people going on for colleges.
Yeah.
But we high school kids. I ain't never seen that before.
It was crazy. State championship game. I want to ask you this first. How proud were you of your team to get to the state championship and compete for it? Didn't go y'all way, but to get there and compete for it.
I was so happy they did, and they kept energy up. Like I know I bring energy to the team, but they kept the energy up that I bring to the team. I like that.
Yeah.
The boom.
You
It's
good,
okay.
brother?
It's okay.
You
Take your
good.
time. Take your time.
You
You
good.
good.
Yeah.
I'm very proud of them though. Like Miguel and all them, he stepped up. Once I went out, Derek Bennett went in my spot. He stepped up. He kept the energy, same pace, moving the ball. Tig, he go to Southern right now.
Yeah.
He a great quarterback, smart. Smart. I wish he had one more year with me though.
All
Yeah.
good.
All good. All
Yeah.
good. All good.
Yeah, we locking in right now.
Jael doing his thing though, huh? Yeah.
We working.
There you go.
We got stuff to work on, but we working. We gonna get there.
Oh yeah,
Very
definitely,
much agreed.
definitely.
Yes.
Let me say this right quick. You know, you was there. I know it was tough for you.
Yeah.
You know, not being able to play, but how much motivation did that game give to you?
Come on, that state game, right?
The state game, correct? Yes.
Well, I wanted to play. I was on my crutches on the sideline, but I wanted to play for real.
Right.
Like, I wanted to play because Jason bit my knee like the second day after surgery. I'm like, oh, all right. But yeah. Like, man, what I can say about that game?
That you motivated to go back to the dome and be able to play this year.
Yeah, we going back. We going back.
There it is.
There it
We
is.
going back.
Yeah.
It ain't no excuse for us not to go back. We did it last year. We working on it, and we just gonna get better and better.
Definitely. VK.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We talked about the moment that the players went on the field and everything else. I shared this on the broadcast, and I'll share it with you more than anything else. There was a moment in time when St. Aug's fans got on the field. It was the fact 30 years to the day. I was on a semifinal team my junior year in 1995. We lost to Neville 7-6. And we heard the PA announcer for Neville told the fans, please do not run on the field. They went out the stadium and ran onto the field and everything.
They started jumping over the
They
gate.
they jumped over everything and was on the field. So looking at that was a full circle moment. And for the Curtis fans to stay and look at it was just an experience. Be like, they've been there so many times. And it's like now it's a moment like they made it. They finally made it. And that was
make it up there. People
right.
didn't know we were gonna make it that far.
Right. And it's a greatest moment right then and there because that was a full circle in itself. But I'm gonna ask you this. You know, you guys and Curtis, it's been a great battle, and y'all going against each other again this year, late in the season. Your thoughts of the John Curtis Patriots? I know there's been some great battles you went against them.
Yeah, it's been a great battles, but they working hard. We working hard. Best man win.
I love it.
Agreed. I love it.
Yes.
Love it. And you do you think it wouldn't be a surprise that it could be twice again?
Well, it's gonna be twice. We going back.
There we go.
There you go. There you go. I got you. I got you.
That second round coming in second place, that tastes in our mouth. It's gonna stay in our mouth because we will know it's supposed to take over.
Your thoughts a little bit, like we mentioned the injury and everything. Your thoughts on how the receiving core really grown, especially Lucas returning, and then on top of that, Derek Bennett becoming a weapon and taking pressure off of Miguel. What are your thoughts as now, not just the fact that you guys return, but the running backs return and a couple of linemen return? What are your thoughts?
Returning right now. He never played a full season. he cool. His name Patrick Robinson.
PJ.
Yeah.
Yep.
You got Patrick Robinson. You got Kohan Davis as well.
Davis, we got Khalil Davis.
Yeah.
We got Little Knowledge.
Oh, man.
He's starting to rotate in there too. Who else we got?
I know a lot of a good bit of your offensive line is back, but I think the offensive line is bigger.
We lost two people from the offensive line.
You still have 3 starters, and on top of that, I think what I've been seeing in the spring practices that you got a little bit bigger on the line as well.
Yeah,
so that's another thing too.
The line working real hard. The line I watched them every day at practice. Like our practice, I just run routes and ice up my knee. But I watch the team. Like I really watch the team. Like the line, they really working. They working.
Good. That's big right there. I know, you know what I'm saying, there was a lot going on with the recruiting process, even through the injury. I'm gonna ask you this. Hod's been with the recruiting process? How has been with that? Your experience?
Like right now,
Well, before you committed,
before you even
before you
committed,
yeah.
your thoughts, your experience of it.
it wasn't no school was really talking to me. But like when I got hurt after, I think Miami had checked up on me after my surgery. But I think they stopped talking to Tulane, Coach Carter. Shout out to Coach Carter and Tulane. Roll
Absolutely.
wave.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Roll wave.
Agreed.
But they stayed there. They stayed there through my injury, everything. Like other schools, they stopped talking to me. They want to see how I'm gonna do when I get back. Coach Carter and them, they stayed.
I always say, if a school wants you,
Mhm.
they're gonna show you that they want
gonna
you,
show- they
and they're
show
gonna show
that
that
they
you a
want me.
need.
Mhm.
And Coach Carter Sheridan did that.
Carter Sheridan, I actually played with Carter Sheridan 1 year at St. Aug. He's a great guy. I've been knowing him for a long time. You know what I'm saying? So
he was cool at football.
oh, he wasn't a bad player. He wasn't a bad football player. You know, he wound up playing at Florida A&M University, but he loved the sport so much he got into coaching, and he's been coaching a long time. He actually
Carter since I first started playing football.
Right.
3 years old, like already.
and I hope you know that he was a member of the coaching staff when the Saints won the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
So he has a whole bunch of experience, and I tell you, man, that's a real good guy, man. So I'm glad that he's got you. I gotta ask you this: since you're a senior this year, and you started school today, shout out to St. Augustine High School. You know what I'm saying? I wish I would have been there, but daddy duty. You know what I'm saying? But regardless of the fact, what does it mean to you being a Purple Knight, and what does Coach Robert Valdez mean to you?
First real start with Coach Valdez. As one guy, I know that straight up, like straight, he gonna give it to you straight. Like he ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing to you. He gonna give it to you straight how you want it. Like I like Coach Valdez. Like he made a big part into St. Aug when he came in. He really did. Like when he was his first time walking through the gate, I seen him. And we used to call him like Potato Man because he looked like Potato Man. When I first seen him, I'm like, oh right. So I talked to him for like 2 seconds. He didn't really talk for real when he first came. Like he didn't trust us. Like the football team, he didn't trust us yet. He was still just getting to know us. And one day we had a real talk. We were just talking. I forgot what we were talking about, but we were talking. But Coach Valdez, he a great person. He a cool guy.
Yeah.
He a straight up forward guy. St. Aug, it mean a lot to me going to St. Aug. My brother went to St. Aug. Like when I was younger, I said I wasn't going to St. Aug, but I came to St. Aug. I really like St. Aug. Like I like it.
Good.
Amazing. And I know your mom is definitely proud of your brother and proud of you, you know, both of you Purple Knights and everything else, man. And you know, the biggest thing your mom always teaches more than anything else is education. Yeah. And I know it's very, very important to yourself and everything else. And I know you've been a very good student, and you and Miguel really setting the tone of not just being great athletes, but being great athletes off the field, being great leaders in the classroom and making the grade. What are your thoughts on the trend now that we're seeing more athletes doing well in the classroom, being over 3.0 students and stuff like that, and being more qualified in a little bit to get a scholarship?
Let me see. I'm running right.
Yeah,
good, brother.
Take your time. Take your time.
you good.
Just talking about the academic part, you know, as in like, you know, really putting in the work in the classroom.
You gotta keep books first. Ball always gonna be there. It's gonna be there. Like keep your books first. That's why I started like before I came to St. Aug, I'm just keep it real. Like I ain't really like do nothing. You know, like I'm just won't play ball. I'm just a football guy. Like I don't watch football, but I just straight play ball. Like I don't run track. I don't play basketball. I play straight football. That's all I play for. But I started locked in like my sophomore year, cause I started putting things together. Like you do your work, all this gonna come with it. My O's, all this gonna come with it. So everything I started doing that, everything coming. Stayed on track. It's my last year. I'm still on track. It's still on track.
That's
what I'm
it.
talking
That's
about.
it.
I'm talking about.
Last question.
Yes.
I'm gonna give it back to JB. What will it mean to you if the Purple Knights. Not just the fact they return back to the Superdome, that you finish the job and win St. Aug's first state championship since 1979.
That's gonna be crazy. That's gonna be real crazy right there. Cause we put the work in every day at practice. Rain, seen the snow. Like Coach Valdez, let me get back on Coach Valdez. Like it's raining outside, he just say something to the sky. Stop raining. You go outside, go practice. No rain for the rest of the day. Like but like straight practice. Rain, seen the snow.
There you go.
Love of football. That's one thing. I'm in love with football.
I hear you. Hey, JB.
I got 2 questions for you, my friend, and we can be done with this. What kind of a football player is Tulane getting?
You getting a dog.
Dog.
Straight dog. Straight dog. Like, straight dog. Coach Carter know what he getting.
There you go.
There you
Know what
go.
he getting. You know what he gonna be coaching. A straight dog.
Last question. You've experienced the highest of highs and one of the toughest moments an athlete can go through. Y'all won a lot of games, got to the Dome, but you had an ACL injury as well. And now you're coming back in that purple and gold uniform to play your senior year. When we look back at the end of this season, what do you want people to say about the story of Raekwon Williams?
You could never stop me from playing ball. And I'm gonna play ball anyway. Like, bro, they had a surgery for your ACL to stay in place. I would have still played, but I couldn't. I had to rest. I'm gonna sit down, rest, come back next year.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm talking about,
Definitely,
man. Yes.
definitely, man. Perfect. Raekwon Williams, my brother. It was great to do this interview with you. It was a lot of fun. You're gonna see us tomorrow on campus. We gotta go talk to Coach Valdez. So we're gonna
Yes,
take a quick commercial break. We can come back, talk about St. August a little bit more. And after that, at 7:35, Rontrae Carter of Archbishop Shaw gonna join us right here on the Hatch It Out Show.
If you're looking for the best pizza in Metro New Orleans, then you're in the right place. Moe's Pizza has a great selection of Italian food that can satisfy your appetite, and they can also cater to your needs in any event. Give them a call at 504-341-9650 or log on to www.moespizzanola.com, located at 1112 Avenue H in West Wego, Louisiana. Moe's Pizza, Italians do it better.
JFK Martial Arts offers a wide variety of martial arts programs for kids, teens, and adults as they empower lives through martial arts. Please give them a call at 985-266-0664 and don't forget to ask about their 1-week free special. Bucks No Wiz was the place to go as a kid growing up to get snowballs. As an adult now, it is still the place to go. When you want some of the best snowballs and some of the best customer service, Bucks No Wiz is the place. Now, excuse me, let me get back to my half grape, half pink lemonade snowball. Bucks No Wiz, located at 1508 Barataria Boulevard in Marrero, Louisiana. Are you in need of a new windshield? Leo Auto Glass can help. For 20 years, Leo Auto Glass have been servicing the New Orleans area with windshield replacement and auto glass repair. Give them a call today, 504-301-8353. Whether you're looking to refresh your living space, enhance your home's exterior, or undertake a complete renovation, Loretto's Home Solutions is the place for you. Give them a call at 504-940-7552.
At Bayou AV Security, we are your one-stop shop for all your needs, whether it's enhancing your home entertainment system, securing your property, ensuring a seamless internet connection, or illuminating your outdoor spaces. We've got you covered. Bayou AV Security, where technology meets reliability. Call us today to experience the Bayou difference.
And welcome back to the Hash It Out Show. Special thanks to Raekwon Williams for joining us. And we got 10 minutes before we go to Rontrae Carter, and he walking in the building right now.
Timing is perfect.
Perfect, man. Raekwon walk out, Rontrae walk in. So we got Rontrae in 10 minutes. We'll get him up here, coming in here smiling, always smiling, except when he playing a football game. Stay right there. I got you in 10 minutes. Yeah, right. 10 minutes. I got you.
that man is ready.
He's ready, man. I love it.
Man, he's one of the most hardest working players in the West Bank, man. When he be ready, he ready.
West Bank, man. One of the most hardest working
New
players
Orleans,
in the
period.
state.
Oh, the state. Now that's better. That's better.
Yeah.
I was just saying, period, where we're from, but
I got you. So look, we just had Raekwon Williams, and the St. Augustine Purple Knights. We talked about him a little bit when we started the show. Talked about the district, but when you look at St. Augustine offensively right now, from top to bottom, where is their weakness?
Yeah, I tell you one thing, man. It's not too much of a weakness. The biggest question is the quarterback spot, and Jael Noble will be stepping in this year for Vashawn Coulon. And the thing about Jael Noble, and some people was kind of on the question mark with it, but I didn't told a couple.
Not me.
I didn't. Not you.
Yeah,
but I'm talking about other people
in general. Yeah.
In general, we talking about fans, certain coaches. The biggest thing I said was this: Jael Noble has been the number 2 man behind Tig Coulon for the last 2 years. So he knows this offense from top to bottom.
Yeah.
And we seen flashes his freshman year, and then last year as a sophomore. You've seen a lot of improvement from him as a quarterback, but also an athlete, because they even put him a little bit at wide receiver, a little bit at running back and tight end. This dude can play. And the biggest thing I can say about Jael Noble, if he comes out mature from the jump and not just make plays, but he could throw the ball accurately, look out. Look out. I'm telling you, you thought St. Aug's offense was something last year. Watch what's about to happen this year.
That's what I've been saying.
With an experienced line, with the entire receiving core back, and with potentially three running backs, maybe 4.
Because
we can't forget about Khalil Lewis.
Yeah.
We almost forgot about him. Khalil Lewis, Patrick Robinson, and Kohan Davis. And then you got another guy behind them. So all I'm gonna tell you, this is gonna remind me so much of the 2012 St. Aug Purple Knights. We thought last year's offense was really good, really good, and is as good as that 2012 first year Leonard Fournette team. And that team, I always say, except for last season, that was one of the best St. Aug offenses I've ever seen in my life. You have to think it wasn't just the fact you had Fournette as a freshman. You had an experienced offensive line return. You had Terry Lucas, an experienced starter, returning, and then the entire wide receiver core, including Saeed London, who comes in his first year playing, adding on. Fournette was just icing on the cake.
Yeah.
And the thing about it, the first 3 games of the season, half of the receiving core is hurt. And they're still scoring over 30, 35. And they're running everything. We're talking about spread, wishbone. David Johnson ran a masterclass with that offense in 2012. Last season kind of really topped it of what they had. And then now you got all of them back ahead of schedule with the weapons they got back and the experience. This is a tough offense. That's probably one of the best. That's probably the best offense in the state. But we got to see what St. Aug's defense has. It's St. Aug's defense. And the thing about St. Aug's defense, They only lost 2 starters. They return 9. If they come in and make big plays and stopping people and making 3-and-out stops, St. Augustine is going to be a tough team to stop. That is going to be a tough team to stop.
Devin Stipe, to answer your question, I don't know. But I'm going to say this. The only question I got about St. Augustine on defense is the interior defensive line. And the reason why I say that, when I saw the scrimmage against Alexandria, that's where they attacked. And if Darren Coates was on the right side, they ran to the left side of the defensive tackle. If he was on the left side, they ran to the right side of the defensive tackle. And they were gashing them up the middle like that. So that's my only concern with St. Augustine.
I agree.
You can fix that interior defensive line. You fix that, I don't know a team that could beat you in Division I select. I don't know a team that could beat you.
That's the biggest thing I'm saying, and I agree with you. I seen some of the scrimmages as well. Yeah, they're gonna have to fix that D line because I think the coaches are making good adjustments and strategies, understanding where Darren Coates is, and it's like, hey, we're gonna run away from him, and that's what I was hoping that the biggest adjustment when you go against a Richard Anderson. You gotta run away from them. Yep. So you know what I'm saying. But if they can, it's St. Aug, like I said, if they can step it up defensively and make stops, because the thing about the St. Aug defense last year, you seen them didn't make too many stops early, but all of a sudden when they get settled down and they make stops, that's when St. Aug really explodes.
Yeah.
So if they can make early stops,
you saw it in the playoff game, the 2 turnovers from Curtis.
Yes. I'm like I said. They know how to make big plays at the right time. The biggest thing is that they can do it consistently, early, 3-and-outs and stuff like that, and turnovers. Yeah, St. Aug is going to be a train that's going to be hard to stop.
We were saying how scary they were last year. I said they're going to be scary. I really think with Jael now at quarterback who can escape the pocket and scramble, it adds another dimension to that offense.
Agreed.
I just think he's that lethal.
Yeah, because
he's getting offers already.
Jael, and the thing about it, they know what kind of legs he has. They know he can do with his legs, but the arm. Don't get it twisted.
Dude, the second play in the scrimmage against Alexandria, he threw it 50 yards maybe.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Don't get it twisted with his arm, because if this fool gets time and makes his reads, Lord. It's gonna be curtains. That's all I gotta say. It's gonna be curtains. But if that defense does set that tone for St. Aug, I tell you, man. And the Purple Knights, they ain't got no easy matchups in nine district. Not at all. No. They don't duck and smoke. So it's gonna be interesting to see. I think the East Ascension game is gonna be a huge test for the Purple Knights before they didn't get in the district. That is gonna be a huge test.
And who's the first game in district?
Homecoming.
John Curtis.
John Curtis to set the tone.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
But we will have an announcement soon about the Hash It Out Show game of the week. And I know St. Augustine is pretty much involved, but we're not gonna give it away. But we'll make the big announcement coming up, hopefully in a couple of weeks. But like we mentioned, we're this close of getting all the games booked up and done for the 2026 football season. And I know St. Aug is one of the big names that is going to be in our lineup this year. But we'll tell you more on the announcement.
Yeah, just tell everybody. tell them, bro. You tell them all, man. I don't know. You're supposed to keep it a secret.
No. It is a secret. That's why I didn't say the whole thing. I'm just saying St. Aug is part of the lineup. There are other teams that are part of the lineup we did mention.
We'll see.
So
we got Rontrae Carter in 3 minutes, joining us from Archbishop Shaw. Got him in 3 minutes, man. But look, man, Coach Valdez told us last year that his team was 1 year ahead of schedule. He said, and now here we are, year 3. He also said year 3 was supposed to be the year. It happened, like I said, it happened last year.
Right.
Now, with the experience of them knowing how to win and knowing what it takes to get to the dome, now you got to get to the dome and win it. I think they got a hell of a chance, man, a great chance.
I think they do have a great chance. I think last year's championship game, I think it was a lot of overreaction from the fans, from a lot of people, a lot of overreaction. Like, we don't know if St. Aug's going to get back, We don't know. And Carr this, Carr that. Let me tell you something. Carr was just the better team.
That's all it is.
It was the better team.
That's
and I'm
it.
saying that not just as a St. Augustine alumni, but as a fan and a sports analyst. They were the better team. And that's just what it is. But look at the bright side. Look at how much St. Augustine coming back and getting this experience is going to be huge. The biggest job for Robert Valdez for this season is to maintain this team, to keep them humble and keep them focused week for week. That's why I like the schedule they got 9 district this season. That the fact that there's going to be a test each week, they're going to keep them focused, and it's 1 week at a time. I think he's going to go with the same mentality last year, but more of a 1-0 type of mentality for this season, because he knows we just don't know. Because the thing is, if we do play a bad game, we're done.
Let me stop you right there.
Go ahead.
Yeah, stop you right there. What game we're going to be at first for the season? We did announce that one. That is week 1, Thursday, North Iberville at Fisher. All right, guys, taking a commercial break. And when we return, 2-time All-State player Rontrae Carter joining us right here on the Hash It Out Show.
Touch me again, you find out who I really am. That's the same attitude I bring to every case. Insurance companies and defense lawyers do not intimidate us. If you want a law firm that fights back, call them in East Law Firm today. 937-839-8529 and book your consultation today.
Style is a nonprofit organization dedicated to empowering at-risk youth through mentorship, education, counseling, and life skills development. Style has proudly served the greater New Orleans community for over 13 years. For more information, go to their website, stylesavinglives.com.
Holly Craft Impressions is your one-stop shop for custom apparel, DTF prints, hats, tumblers, and personalized gift for your businesses, schools, teams, and special events. Let us bring your vision to life with high-quality custom creations. Contact us at hollycraftimpressions@gmail.com or 985-607-4301, and be sure to find us on Facebook.
And welcome back to the Hash It Out Show. I'm JB, the sports guy. We got VK Jones with me. Our next guest, 2-time All-State player with the Archbishop Shaw Eagles, 2024 state champion with the Archbishop Shaw Eagles, TCU commit, going to play with my main man, Coach Sonny Dykes. Yes, I know Coach Sonny Dykes. Yes, I do. Anyway, one and only Rontrae Carter. What's going on, my friend? How you doing?
I'm doing well.
That's what I'm talking about. Rontrae, let's like talk about your career at Shaw, man. You show up as an 8th grader. You start as an 8th grader. You make all district as an 8th grader. What does that accomplishment mean to you?
Oh, it's a lot. It really means a lot to me. You know, I'm always thankful that I had an opportunity to get in early with Coach Hank and some of the coaching staff that was at Shaw at the time. I'm just really appreciative of how Coach Hank seen and recognized my talents early.
Definitely. Did you realize as an 8th grader after making all district that you were going on a special path?
Actually, I kind of did. You know, actually, when I was sitting on the sideline, sometime my 8th grade year, I remember telling Julian Clark, one of the old linebackers, like, after my 8th grade year, I'm going to start doing something special. It's going to be a run that nobody at Shaw ever had.
And that is true, my brother. That is true. That's true. What would you say now is the biggest difference between you as an 8th grader and the player you are today?
The knowledge.
Yeah.
It's big on the knowledge part. A lot of the mistakes I made as an 8th grader, I really don't make them that well. I don't think I make them too often. You know, I'm pretty fluent in my game compared to my 8th grade year, and I'm making big guy mistakes and not young kid mistakes anymore. I kind of realized it was some of the young guys on our team.
Definitely. Who in your life has been the biggest influence on your football career? That's right. That's right.
Amen.
That's right.
Amen. Really, my mom and my dad.
Yeah.
I mean, I wish my dad was here to see how much I've been working and putting on the show, but he's in heaven, and I'm glad I'm putting on a show for him and my mom.
Yeah. Definitely.
Man, God, and God bless you and your family. And my prayers are with y'all. God bless you and your family and everything. You know what I'm saying? I lost my dad when I was 25 and all that stuff. So I understand what you going through and everything else. But may God bless you and your family going forward.
Let me ask you this. Let's go back to your sophomore season. 2024 Division II Select State Champion. What do you remember about that state championship game?
It was a feeling. It was a crazy feeling. It was really a feeling you can't describe. Once you walk in, I remember just looking up, seeing the lights. I looked at Coach Chad. He's crying. I'm like, bro, like you made it. Like, what you crying for? And just stepping in the moment, realizing I'm like one of the young kids. I'm ready to make some plays. I was just excited. It's a feeling you really can't describe, but once you get in the dome one time, you want to keep going back. And I think that carried over to my junior year and now my senior year.
Definitely. Speaking of Coach Chad crying, I was on the field too. I'm looking at him like, are you serious, bro? But the thing is, though, when he started coaching that show, and he had told me, he said, if we ever win a state championship, I will cry. He said, you don't understand playing in 3 straight state championships and losing. He said, the hard times. He said, if we ever win one, I will cry. And there he was on the turf.
I definitely remember seeing Coach Chad cry 2 times in a row. When we first walked in, he like, what are you just crying? What you crying? Then we played a game. We ended up winning. He just cried even more. I'm like, bro, come on, bro.
I don't think it was nothing. I get what he's saying because of the fact that I had a moment last year, like the semifinal game when St. Aug won. I didn't cry, but I had some tears because of the fact that it was a full circle moment because of the fact they're finally there. I'm in the dome and I had an exciting moment. I'm just fired up. JB was like, you're having an epiphany. I'm like, dude, you don't understand. We didn't see everybody. In my 20 years of doing this, I didn't see everybody and their mama in this dome. I didn't see Landry Walker win state championship. I didn't see East Jeff win a state championship. And St. Aug, I kept saying every time, St. Aug is going to get in the dome. It's going to happen. It finally happened. And it's an exciting moment because of my school is finally here. You know what I'm saying? 40-something years. That's a long time. And hopefully they get back. But regardless of the fact, man, I know that was a great moment for y'all to win it a couple years ago. And JB, can I ask him this right quick before you continue? Last season, all I'm gonna tell you is this: you were this close of going back to back. What were your thoughts after the game and everything? But not just that. What's the motivation from that going into this season?
That was my next question. So you good? Go ahead.
I'm sorry, brother.
You good?
It's kind of crazy how it all went down. Fourth quarter, we was in a run. I think we was up by 3. I want to say.
Yes.
And it's late fourth quarter, and I remember just being in the crowd celebrating with like some of the alumni that I played with.
Mm-hmm.
Look to the right, Coach Chad screaming like helmets on, fun in the box. I'm looking, and I didn't understand what was going on, so I put on my helmet. I see the point in the eye get shanked, and it's about the 48-yard line. It's good. It's good enough for them to make a play with it. And, St. Charles, they always have a team. They have some talented players on that team.
Mm-hmm.
And I know for sure, when we lined up, it was either we could get a big stop or they could kick a field goal. On the field, I think we had one call. I'm not sure what made my coach call it. Our defense coordinator, he's a really good coach. But I think he messed up on the call. The moment, I think it was a little big for everybody on the field. Called a field goal, and he ended up making it. I didn't really understand what happened till the next morning. I wake up, took a deep breath. I got on Instagram, and next thing you know, I'm on ESPN. Gus is on ESPN. And it was just crazy how fast it happened, and it was a real learning mistake that we had. Just seeing Gus take his helmet off. I'm a really forgiving person. I don't see Gus was a little wrong, but at the same time, he was like 17, 18, making the same mistakes like anybody else would in the moment, and he was just excited. So I can't really hold a grudge on him.
I don't.
We all don't.
Yeah,
just can't.
yeah.
We all don't.
Gus looked at the clock like there's nothing St. Charles College can do, and let's celebrate. I was not mad at him for that happening, but we move on.
Move on.
We
That's
move
right.
on. I think that's a Pandora's box that has been opened, because I think now other coaches can see a team celebrating and be like, "Hey, took his helmet off." So it is what it is, unfortunately. But now I'm gonna ask you this: how badly you want to get back to that dome, you and the Shaw Eagles?
No, it's a feeling like December, whatever the date is, we're going to be there. But until then, I'm taking it week by week. Right now, I'm focusing on practice, getting ready for St. Amant, and the next Brother Martin, continuously weeks.
Definitely. VK.
Yes, sir. Man, Rontrae, like I said, 5 years. 5 years at Shaw. I think I don't know if you're right, JB. He might be the first.
I think Rontrae is the first A grader.
First A grader to start.
Like nobody
but
else.
Also maybe the first Shaw player. 5 years playing. They didn't have a good bit of ninth graders.
Yeah.
That played 4 years. What are your thoughts of being one of the first Shaw Eagles to being there and playing, starting for 5 years?
It's a crazy feeling. I mean, I don't want to take it as such a truly honor, but at the same time, I want it to be a message to the young kids and believing in what the young kids have. I play with a lot of older guys, but I play with a lot of young guys as well, and they really like the new generation coming up at Shaw. We have some really amazing young players, and every day I practice with them and I see them working hard. Like today we had one-on-ones, and I'm like, nah, I'm gonna sit back. Like I'm gonna get some reps. I'm gonna get 2 or 3 reps. Kaz Vaughn, I'm telling him, yo, go get some reps yourself. England, get some reps. Like I just want to see some of the young people see that it's possible, and don't have to feel like just because your age or you might not be too big or you might be too small, but it's nothing to get on the field and make some plays, especially how young you are. And I don't think a lot of coaches see that.
What you think about the experience that your team has returning a lot of starters this year and everything, including Alan Shaw? Hopefully he's 100% healthy, ready to go at quarterback. Or not just that, I've been seeing about another quarterback stepping in and stuff. But with your thoughts about the experience back that can really get Shaw a chance to win the whole thing again?
We have a lot of experience. I think we're one of the most experienced team in our division or in the 4A. Allen, I'm sure he's 100% healthy. He's been looking really good at practice. I've been seeing some amazing throws. Whenever we at practice, I try my best to get him better. He tries his best to get me better, and I think that's what's important to the team.
That's huge right there. Talk about your defense. How's the defense this season and everything, especially the secondary that you're leading this year?
It's an amazing defense. I don't think you could find another better defense. I think there's probably one other team in the state that's probably have the equivalent defense as us. I'm excited to see Jai and Logan make some big plays, especially on August 28th. And I'm right next to Dewan, Navy commit. It's a pleasure working with him. Every day he tells me how, Trey, you're such a better tackler than me, technique for him, but little do he know he's probably one of the best hardest hitting plus technique safeties I ever played with, besides Lewis and Jordan.
Yeah.
He just adds on to the list.
Well, looking at the tradition of Shaw and everything, like you mentioned, 5 years here, you were part of a transition in itself of the turnaround of Shaw. But not just that, the transition of being in their own stadium and all that stuff. What are your thoughts on the new era of Archbishop Shaw? Because you've seen the past of the 90s teams, all the great teams. They play all their home games, used to be at Hawes Memphis, but all of a sudden, your own home field. What are your thoughts of that experience over the years with this new generation of Archbishop Shaw?
It's an amazing feeling being a part of this new era, or a lot of people like to say the Hank Tierney era. When Coach Hank came back, I really didn't know him. I first shook his hand. I think I had my hair all grown out. I had braids. It's probably 12 years old. I first shook Coach Hank's hand. I was like, he's probably an old man just talking. One of the old men, you'll come across. But he ended up being a really amazing coach, and I think he does a great job getting us prepared weekly, and it's really a real good pleasure to be a part of. I'm always next to since my 8th grade year. I think I've been on really talented teams, and Coach Hank told me when he first came in, like he's gonna turn the program around and we're gonna elevate as we go, and he's really shown that to me starting from my freshman and 8th grade year.
Very much so. I mean, Coach Hank, I go way back with him since I was a younger guy myself, and everything. A very very great coach, and very respectable more than anything else. And he even wanted me to come to Shaw, and it didn't happen. So it is what it is. But he still remembers me, and it's amazing, you know, that he has really like expanded so much of his coaching and his game so much at the time. When, even JB witnessed it, back in the day in itself. You would think the veer was the one thing, and then all of a sudden you switch it up to a spread offense, and it's like that is called evolution and revolutionizing the game. That's what it is. So, but I'm gonna ask you this: since you're a senior at Archbishop Shaw now, what does it mean for you to be a Shaw Eagle?
Being a better man every day. I think our school, most of the time, a lot of people talk to me about football, but I don't think people understand about Shaw. It's a different opportunity. I can tell you about my past. I did not want to come to Shaw. I didn't want to be at Shaw. I told my mama, but I'll go to 8th grade year and then I'll go to Carr. But Shaw, it opens you up to a new path of life. It helps you be around new kids, a new environment. And I don't think a lot of people see that, the St. Augs, the John Curtis, the Rumbles, the every other school, but Shaw is a different place. It's on the West Bank. It's a Catholic school. It just helps me become a better man and increase my faith with God. And I think Shaw has really did a really good job doing that.
That's right,
Yeah,
baby.
absolutely. I mean, this man right here was same boat as you, man.
I didn't want to go to Shaw either. I did not want to go to Shaw. I want to go to St. Aug. My mom and daddy say, "Boy, you can right there to Shaw." And I tell you what, man, I thank them every day for that decision to go to Shaw.
And
Near the banks.
I respect that. I always do respect that. I even told his mom, I said, I wish we would have did a better job selling it, but it's okay. It is all right. This man turned out well. And all y'all turned out well at Shaw, because I had family and friends that went there as well. So, I get it. I totally get it, and especially with Coach Hank and everything. The recruiting process. How it was, tell us your experience and how the recruiting process went for you.
It's really a long journey. I really didn't think I was going to end up at TCU at first until probably like my sophomore year. The recruiting process, I think it was kind of hard at first. My eighth and 9th grade year, because you can't really talk to a lot of people, and that's when I kindly like mostly got some of my offers. Like Arkansas offered me in 8th grade, and Ole Miss came and they wasn't talking to me, so I didn't think they had any interest in me. But like schools like TCU, Houston, and Mississippi State started playing a way bigger role in the recruiting process come my sophomore year. And when I first got the offer from TCU, they like the general manager, I want to say Brett, and Coach Trey, they called me. And they told me, they was like, "Oh, we're gonna stay on you every single day." And believe it or not, me and Coach Trey talk every single day. If not every day, we talk about every other day. And I think him telling me what he's going to do and showing me that he's a trustworthy man, it really helps in the recruiting process.
Yes, sir.
The thing is, Raekwon was just here, and Raekwon was saying when he got hurt, he wasn't hearing from a lot of schools except Tulane every day. And I told Raekwon, I said, when a school really is interested in you, they show the need. And that's what Tulane did, and that's what TCU did with you.
Yes, sir. I agree.
I think it's gonna be a nice place for you, man. In Fort Worth, Texas, man. That stadium is rocking. It's a good program, absolutely good program. Last question, and I'm gonna give it to JB to close it out. With the experience that you had back this season and everything, what would it feel like that yourself and your senior class leaves out Archbishop Shaw 2-time state champions, 2 state championships in 3 years.
Man, I don't know. I'll probably cry. That's
Ain't nothing wrong being emotional, brother.
I'll probably cry if we win it again. You know, 8th grade, I used to wish I could just be in state, seeing LCA and St. Thomas More back to back 2 times in a row. It was, I was kind of jealous. I wanted to be there. I wanted to be in the state dome trying to make plays, and I think for the past 2 years, I've got that opportunity, and I think this year we're going to be back and we're going to win the dome, and hopefully I'm able to make some big plays inside the dome again.
Very much so, man. I'm like this. That's a great moment for you. You know, if St. Aug wins it, who knows? I might have tears. I'm like this. I can go on a happy man because in my lifetime, I done seen a lot of my sports teams win a championship, including the New Orleans Saints. And what would be a time that, you know, that all our alma maters be successful. We was hoping that happened last year, but we're hoping it can happen this year because we support each other. We're a team, you know what I'm saying? But you know, we know deep down we do support each other's schools. But man, go ahead and close it out, JB.
Close it out. I'm gonna say this: when they won that title 2024, and I was in the press conference room, and Miss Joanne said, "You coming back to Shaw?" I said, "I gotta work." "You not coming to the party?" I said, "Party." I said, "I had to do a game of Crescent City Sports, so I couldn't go." But I'm gonna say the schedule is back to what it was 2 years ago. If y'all get to the dome, you're playing at 12 o'clock. Well, if y'all win, I'm coming to the party this year, man. Deuces, baby. I gotta go celebrate with my crew, my school. But let me ask you this, Rontrae Carter. Last season at Archbishop Shaw, when this season is over with, what do you want people to be saying about Rontrae Carter?
He's different. I want people to be so. I want people when they describe me, I want it to be words you can't even describe. Like I want to be different. I don't want to be, oh, he was just another good safety. Oh, he was another Ryan Clark. I want to be Rontrae Carter. I want my jersey hung up in Shaw walls. I want people remembering me. Like it was crazy. I really just want to go down in Shaw history as one of the best. Probably the best player in Shaw history.
Ooh, I love it, man. I love that. Hey, bro, that's some. I'm like this. That's some heavy hitting. Like Ryan Clark is a one heavy hitter name because I played against him when I was at St. Aug, and I mean he was a hard hitter. What you see in the NFL is what you see in the Shaw.
He wasn't the hardest hitter at Shaw. He wasn't the hardest hitter at Shaw.
I don't know. You better go look at the film.
You better go look at film.
I know. I seen it. I seen it in person.
Yeah. I seen the person at Shaw hit people, put people in the hospispittal.
Ryan Clark was really good.
Ryan Clark was really
good. He was good.
Now your brother, he was the man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. When somebody said one time like he's better than Ryan Clark, and I thought about him like, yeah, because I covered Chad Boyd, and I'm like, Chad Boyd was legend. That's all I can say about him. He was awesome. So those are two great DBs, and you're right there in the fold with them two names.
He better. Rontrae is better.
Ooh, hey, bro. I like that. I like that, bro.
He better than Ryan Clark. I said he better than Chad Boyd. It's honest. And that's Chad Boyd, my brother.
Believe it or not, me and Coach Chad go about it every day. And every time Coach Chad get a chance, you know, he has 2 kids and a wife at home. I'm like, Coach Chad, every time you get a chance, like, put on your cleats, like, I can prove it to you.
Oh, man.
Coach Chad is a fool, man. Yeah. Straight up.
I know Coach Hank said you remind her of Ryan Clark. To me, man, you your own person, man. In my opinion. That's no disrespect to Ryan Clark. I know his family and everything. But, man, you are your own person.
It would be great that Ryan Clark will interview you, man, one of these days, man. It would be great for Ryan Clark interview you, have you on his show. That'd be unbelievable. I mean, full circle moment in itself, man.
Yes, I really. So he actually texted me, and he ended up getting my number and stuff. But,
wow.
And I asked him like, hey, when you come into a game, come check us out. But it would really be nice to get Ryan Clark and hopefully get interviewed by him.
Yeah, definitely, man.
You know, that's a mission we've been on for the longest. But that's just me because I go way back when he's a great guy. I'm proud of what he's done as a person in the media, and I ain't gonna lie, he knows a lot of people that I know, and we actually had a conversation about, you know, the future after LSU and all that stuff. So that was before then, and I had a feeling that he was gonna go that route anyway after the time, and he's really has done very, very well.
Yeah, he's really done really, really well. You know, it's crazy. I remember being at his house one time, and I asked him, I was like, well, Mr. Clark, why you don't come give back to us? He was like, I don't know anybody but Coach Ain't.
Yes, indeed, man. Oh, man. Rontrae, man, look, I'll see you again maybe next week at campus. We'll see. But definitely I'm going to see you at the Jamboree, and definitely week 1. Look, my family from Boutique, they talking trash already, bro. They talking trash already, bro. To me. All right. I don't know why they ain't saying nothing to Coach Chad, but they talking to me saying we coming to show. We gonna beat y'all. We gonna beat y'all. I was like, all right.
I can't believe I'm gonna be missing that. I would love to watch that because it's been a long time since them two, since Hanville and Shaw went at it, and they had some battles, man. So I'm gonna love looking at those highlights in that game itself after our week 1 on that Friday.
Definitely.
Truly ready for week 1, but first thing I want to worry about is August 28th.
There you go.
That's
Amen.
my matchup I'm waiting for.
There you go.
Amen.
That's what you waiting on. That man sat here last week and he said he's looking forward to that matchup too.
Yeah, me and Easton always going at it every time we line it up.
Yeah.
You know, I'm happy. He's a year under me, and he was always playing up. So it's kind of I'm excited to see Easton go to Texas and do his thing.
Yeah.
Every time we go against each other, it's us bumping heads, but I'm really ready and looking forward to the matchup with him in my corners.
Yeah.
August 28th.
Man, that's gonna be a fun matchup. My goodness.
Definitely. Rontrae, man, it was great for you to come here with us. Had a lot of fun talking to you, and we're gonna see you during the season, man.
Thank you.
So it's Rontrae Carter, everybody. When we return, we'll talk about Shaw for a little bit. Then we'll be joined by Ronald Gardet of the East Jefferson Warriors right here on the Hash It Out Show.
If you're looking for the best pizza in Metro New Orleans, then you're in the right place. Moe's Pizza has a great selection of Italian food that can satisfy your appetite, and they can also cater to your needs in any event. Give them a call at 504-341-9650 or log on to www.moespizzanola.com, located at 1112 Avenue H in West Wego, Louisiana. Moe's Pizza, Italians do it better.
JFK Martial Arts offers a wide variety of martial arts programs for kids, teens, and adults as they empower lives through martial arts. Please give them a call at 985-266-0664, and don't forget to ask about their 1-week free special. Bucks No Wiz was the place to go as a kid growing up to get snowballs. As an adult now, it is still the place to go. When you want some of the best snowballs and some of the best customer service, Bucks No Wiz is the place. Are you in need of a new windshield? Leo Auto Glass can help. For 20 years, Leo Auto Glass have been servicing the New Orleans area with windshield replacement and auto glass repair. Give them a call today, 504-301-8353. Whether you're looking to
Touch me again, you find out who I really am. That's the same attitude I bring to every case.
Are you in need of a new windshield?
All right, welcome back to the Hash It Out Show. That's VK Jones. I'm JB the Sports Guy. Special thanks to Archbishop Shaw's Rontrae Carter for joining us here today.
You see, you talking about me getting my alumni picture. I had to make sure you get your alumni picture, bro, because you know it's a joy sometimes where we love what we do, but it's a pure joy when we have players and representatives from our representing schools, and you know what I'm saying, it's a joy to talk to them, and we thank them both. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
We wish Rontrae the best, man. I mean, you know, it was a great interview, and for him, you know, long time since you said his dad not here and mom supporting. You know, it's a lot for him, man. And I mean, bro, you know, but he knows where his dad is, and his dad is watching. That's the biggest thing, man.
That's right.
Yes, sir.
Our boy Mitch entered the chat on Instagram.
Yeah.
And he say I'm about 21 over Shaw. All right, Mitch, I hear you, bro.
Mitchell Johnson?
No, Mitch Harris.
Oh, yeah.
Mitch Harris to play his dad. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So
goodness.
Look, quickly, man, we got a couple of minutes till we get to Ronald Gardet here. Shaw Eagles has a great chance to get back to the Dome. VK Jones, a lot of starters returning. They got wide receivers all over 6 feet. Got two of them that's 6'5", and then the defensive backfield that they have, them guys are good.
Oh yeah, Shaw. I mean, returning a lot, man. I mean, this is a very good team returning and everything. 265 guys. I'm wondering if they're playing basketball too.
Well, Braylon Jackson is one.
Oh yeah. You're right.
Parker brother, Nasir Parker. He's 6'5".
What?
Yeah.
Wow, man. You know, Jasper Parker. Shout out to him, man. You know what I'm saying? He's still at Michigan, right?
No, he's at Arkansas now.
Arkansas. Yeah, we joined up with David Johnson.
Yeah. So,
man, but yeah, I knew Jasper had a little brother, but wow, he's proud of the 6'5". Woo! All I'm gonna tell you, it's not surprising, especially knowing the family. Yeah, they got a little height in that family. You know what I'm saying? Got some height. But I tell you, man, especially with the experience back defensively, and then with Alan Shaw, but also an emerging quarterback you've been talking about. You know, that's been working in the offseason, could get some time. Tell us a little bit about that, JB, because he's been really working.
Anthony Condo's the backup quarterback, and he's been working. You know, he looked good against Dexter Hand in the scrimmage. So, but Alan Shaw is back from injury, and he's been doing very well. So it looks like Alan Shaw is still gonna be the starting quarterback for the Arkansas Shaw moving forward this season.
Oh yeah, and the experience with him, you know, he's gonna really thrive. We've seen the rustiness early, but late in the year, we've seen Alan Shaw, third, continue to get better and better.
Yeah.
More than anything. I mean, hit the fourth, right?
The
third.
Yeah.
Am I right? Okay, the third.
Yep.
Alan Shaw, the third, continued to get better and better late in the year. And then in the state championship game, probably played his best game of the season. And I mean, he was just nails in the state championship game. And, you know, he could have had bigger numbers, but he made a lot of big plays. And then on top of that, you know, really helping his team get it together and, you know, made the plays necessary to help win the state championship. So Alan Shaw, with his legs and his arm, this is going to be a better Shaw offense than people think it's going to be, especially with the experience and the defense. If the defense really set the tone, especially led by Rontrae Carter, this is a scary Shaw team, but Shaw ain't going to have it easy with a very, very tough schedule.
Yeah, I mean, Edie White, Rummel, Hornville, I mean,
Calvary
Baptist later on. Yeah, that's a tough 9-district schedule, but the Shaw Eagles are up for the task. I promise you that. You know, this is what has made them better. I mean, playing a tough non-conference, and you see it. I mean, when Coach Hank came back, quarterfinal, semifinal, you win a state championship, you went back to the state championship. Now the goal is to get back there again and win this time. And you can imagine Shaw winning 2 out of 3, or if they did win last year, we sitting there saying Shaw going for a 3-peat.
Right. We would say Shaw going for a 3-peat. And the other thing, very favorable for Archbishop Shaw, and this is, I never heard of this, and this is unprecedented. For the 4th year in a row, Archbishop Shaw, out of their 10 games, 7 of them is at their crib. I don't know how. I have never seen that in a high school program. I seen high school programs maybe 2 years straight. They may have maybe 5, 6 home games, maybe no more, maybe than 7. They'll luck up and have that. Maybe they happen for 1 year. Maybe it happens in 2 years more than anything else. 4 years straight. Now they're going to have 7 home games.
Hey, what can I say? What can I say? But anyway, 2 minutes. We're gonna have Ronald Gardet join us right here on the Hash It Out show.
And I like
Go
the
ahead.
comment from Ronald Hunt. Yeah, I'm gonna say this. Calvary Baptist is definitely going to be a contender this year and a chance to win in Division 3. Definitely,
They got to
especially what they have in returning this year. They have a whole bunch of starters. Last year was maybe one of their youngest teams, and they got to the Dome. Coach Ginn has got a very good one this year. They could win it all. They have a great chance.
Definitely. While we went on break, the commercial stopped working. So
Oh,
I'm
no.
not even gonna try to get it going, but joining us right now.
Let me go ahead and
Bring your
slide
chair,
this in.
buddy.
Bring your
Yeah.
chair, bring your chair.
Man, this guy here, man, is one of the most upcoming best players in the city. If you didn't hear about this guy when he was a freshman, man, I don't know where you been. Anybody as a freshman get 8 interceptions and running back 4 of them for touchdowns, that's big time. But now he's at a new school at East Jeff, one and only Ronald Gardet. What's up, man? How you doing?
What's up, man? How y'all doing? How y'all been?
Good.
You see his personality? Because we just had Rontrae Carter, and I told Rontrae, man, you and Ronald Gardet, y'all just alike personality-wise. Y'all always smiling. So that's what y'all make y'all similar, man. And on the football field, y'all just some dogs. But man, let's get right to it, man. What was the feeling like when you found out Frederick Douglass was closing? See, you got the Frederick Douglass shirt on, still repping it, but
Still repping. That's what I'm talking about.
What was the feeling like, man?
The feeling, it was heartbreaking, of course, you know. But I mean, everything always have to come to an end. But I mean, I guess that was too early.
Yeah.
Too early.
When you think about it, y'all was a program on the rise. When you think about it, getting to the playoffs, and here you go into your junior year, like, all right, this is the time now for us to step it up, and then boom, that news hit.
Yeah, it was heartbreaking, man.
Definitely. How difficult was it to leave some of your teammates behind, even the coaches like Coach McLeod and all of them? How difficult was that?
It was real difficult, but the main thing is it's a business decision. You have to focus on the business, focus on yourself, and everything else will come into the play. But me personally, it was heartbreaking. It was hard for me because Coach McLeod, that's my guy.
Yes,
love him. That's like me and Coach McLeod held me under his wing since I was a freshman. So I mean, that was real heartbreaking.
Definitely. I'm sure it was, man. I mean, I never experienced that, and you experienced, so I can only imagine. Let me ask you this. Why was East Jefferson the right choice for you?
East Jefferson was the right choice because it's a place where I can fully showcase my talent on both ends of the ball. And like they're willing to give me a shot and help me lead the team into victories.
Yeah.
So
definitely. We talked about the East Jeff team 2 seasons ago who were district champions. And then last year didn't even win a game.
Right.
But I visited them for their spring game, and they got some talent.
Right.
They got I can't think of the names right now. The receiver, I know they called the squad 6 or squad something. Yeah, something like that. They got a good talented quarterback, and now here you come.
Right.
So how are things looking now for this East Jefferson program?
Things are looking great, honestly. We around each other, we picking each other up. For most and foremost, we stand together as a team and as a brotherhood. But I'm keeping them consistent. Everybody showing leadership there, so it's going pretty good.
What lessons did you learn while playing for Frederick Douglass that you are bringing with you to East Jefferson?
Things that I'm bringing with me to East Jefferson are consistency and leadership. You have to stay consistent with working hard. That comes with playing the game, and then you being the leader itself, you have to lead the guys in the right direction.
I love that answer.
Yes,
Great answer.
absolutely.
How has the relationship between you and head coach Derrick Rose been?
The relationship been awesome. I mean, we've been talking for a while. That's been my guy.
Yeah.
You know, the relationship been awesome. I mean, he trusts me and I trust him to put me in the right direction. So I mean, we're good. Like, yeah.
Definitely. Before I pass it on to VK, how has your game improved since your freshman year?
My game improved tremendously. From my freshman year having 8 interceptions to my sophomore going into 12. Again, that just come with putting in the hard work, the extra time while everybody else not watching. Staying out late, putting in the extra work. You know, that's all it really takes for you to surpass the best players.
Definitely.
Man, Mr. Gardet, man, it's good to have you on the show and everything, man. And you know, I remember a couple years ago when we did the Douglas game, and I
Yeah.
mean, it was a great ball game. Even though y'all came up short, it was a great game and great how the atmosphere changed so much with not just with football, but with the school overall and all that stuff. I'm gonna ask you this first question. What you know? Do you think one of these days that maybe they'll bring back a Frederick Douglass, or not just that? You know, down the line, I know they're gonna have a lot of reunion stuff or whatever. I know you're gonna probably drop by and check the old school out, right?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Absolutely, man. So, looking at the transition from Coach McLeod to Coach Rose and everything else, how has been with the transition from going to Orleans Parish School to Jefferson Parish?
It is a lot different actually, just because now I'm playing on the highest stage of football. I'm playing on the highest of 5A level, and that way, uh, I can really show what I can do, not just on the 4A stage, but the highest stage also. So now it's just time to work.
Very much agree. Very much agreed. And also the transition with the schooling and all that stuff, the adjustment of the time. I know it's a lot for you and all that stuff. Not now you starting to get used to it since I think today was the first day for you at East Jefferson High School. How it was being first day at East Jeff High.
It was great, honestly. I mean, a lot of people recognized me. It was just fun being around something different for once. Everybody was showing love, their open arms, welcoming, and that's one thing that I do like about it. Like, there's no judgment, no hatred, no any type of that thing. So it's great, honestly, it's great.
Good, good. So what I'm saying, I guess the experience is going against 35 Carver and all that stuff. Will it get you ready to go against Bonnable and also Everett and all these other teams in
Warren
Jefferson Parish,
Easton.
Warren Easton,
Yeah.
which actually came into the district this year? What are your thoughts with the experience in the past going against those tough teams going into this Jefferson Parish district?
My experience in the past, it was great playing those dudes. Like, that was the most fun district I ever had, honestly, playing them guys. They're very competitive. But going into this new district, it's the same fire, the same intensity I have on the table. So I just hope that they bring the same competitive game that I've been dealing with in the past, and we'll go from there.
You go from a program that's turned around to a program that has very been right there, competitive, good program. Not just the fact they won a district championship not too long ago, but also they won a state championship as well. What you can say about the East Jefferson program and how they're trying to get back into things under head coach Derrick Rose?
The the program itself is a great program. Like you said, they're great in the past, and turning around to last season, it was a little fallout, but now I feel like this program have really improved for a lot of players, honestly, and for me as an impact coming in, I feel like that boosted everybody's on the team motivation. So that itself, that's just bring the intensity, and that's what I love about the players. The
Man,
players are very like they're very hyped for practice and everything. So
your quarterback, he told me, he said, JB, you better come back and see us. We got something. We got something for him this year, man. The confidence level was so high, and that's what y'all need.
Is it the same quarterback from last season, JB?
What's his name again?
Curtis.
Yes. That's the same guy. Remember, they was in that ball game against Everett. They actually had the lead in the fourth quarter. So that was an interesting game in itself. We did that Thursday night game last year.
They didn't score a point.
No, they had the lead in the fourth quarter. No. They had the lead in the third, going in the fourth.
No.
You need to go back. I know the game I called.
How much money you want to bet?
Oh, you want to bet money, huh? You want to bet money.
But regardless of that,
regardless, he's a good, talented quarterback. Because we've seen some very good things with that young man. But I gotta ask you this, man. Who inspires you as the football player and student that you are?
It was my father, honestly. My father, he thrives for me. He pretty much give me anything in the world. So it's a big shout out to my father and my family for being my biggest support system. And I'm very, very thankful with Coach McLeod too. He's a part of family too.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm very thankful for my father, my mom, long distance. You know, she still calls and check up on me.
She was on here right now.
She's on there commenting, man.
Yeah. I love you, Bob. Thank you. But yeah. It's just my support system with my father and my family. He put me in the best position that I can be in, and that's what I'm thankful for, because it's a lot of things I don't see that my father does.
Yeah.
So whatever he sees, I may not be right on time with it, but at the end, it's always, thank you, Dad. You was right.
I'm gonna sit here and say this, man. Be thankful for your daddy seeing that type of stuff.
Right.
You know, you might not see someone on a football field, and your daddy get you home and say, "Look here, son, this play here, you didn't see this, but you got to be observant of this and that."
Right.
You know, my dad did the same thing with me, my brother, and then my mom would be in the stands with the video camera recording us, and then we get back home, and we tired from a game. Dad playing the video. What you did right here.
Right.
Yes, indeed. Go ahead, BK.
Indeed. I got to ask you a little bit. You're just a junior this year, and you're just starting to get into the recruiting process more than anything else. How it's been so far with the recruiting process preparing you for the next level?
The recruiting process preparing me for the next level, honestly, it's really motivating, because I know a lot of coaches want to see me at the top. A lot of coaches have a lot of faith in me. And just college coaches itself, high school coaches, like recruiting itself is just, they're really like they're looking out for me.
Yeah.
And I'm, again, very thankful for that too. So
I'm gonna ask you this last question. I'm gonna let JB close it out from here. Let me see. Now these Jeff talented players, you're coming into the fold for the Warriors. Do you think you guys can can do what you can and make plays and have a chance to make the postseason this year for the Warriors, or have a chance to win the district championship?
Yes, and yes is my answer, because with everybody on the team, like, we're really coming together more, and it's everything is falling out how I was planned, and a lot of factors on the team, they're actually putting in blood, work, and tears and me as a player myself. I'm gonna keep leading and keep driving for the best for my guys.
Very much agreed, man. It could be an interesting district, man. If y'all get if you win early, but not just that, make an impact, get some wins in the district, man. Oh goodness, that district is gonna be fierce.
Yeah, definitely. I want to ask you this, my man. What would it mean to you? Because last season you did make All-State honorable mention, but what would it mean for you to be on that All-State team, first or second team?
See, and this is crazy, because I've seen Nola Prep's post.
I was getting to that now.
Gotcha.
All right.
But me being an honorable mention, you know, like that's good, that's motivating. But I'm thriving to be first team All State. But you know, that's just something that's going to show during the season.
Yeah.
Something that a lot of people are going to see.
Definitely.
Wow.
Now, let's get to that right quick. Let's get to that. You know, shout out to NOLA Preps.
Yeah, of
You
course.
know, yeah.
Yeah, of course.
And that's their list.
Right.
And it gives us something to talk about.
Mhm.
I saw your post. All the little, whatever you typed in, you were like, oh, no.
Yeah. I said, nah, that's not right.
How much more motivation does that give you since you felt like you should have been in that top 10 list? Been on that top 10 list.
That gives me a lot of motivation. You know, when I seen the list, it was like I had to hold up. Like I'm seriously not on there, at least in the top 10. Okay, so now the next thing pushing forward, it's just this season. Now I really have something to prove. Yeah, I proved a lot of things my freshman and my sophomore year, but this is a different story right here because, you know, I'm coming fresh off of an MCL injury. I had my surgery back in December. So I'm a lot faster, stronger, and I've gotten bigger for the most part. So now, again, the All-State honorable mention, now that's turning into first team. And I feel like a lot of that was showing the field this season.
Ooh,
that's what I'm talking about. I love it, man.
Indeed.
I love it.
Man, and it's amazing that, you know, you know, yourself, we had Raekwon Williams earlier, you know, you guys recovering from these injuries and stuff and just making progress and everything. What's the motivation that really keeps you going, and especially how you guys are doing well, not just on the field, but off the field?
That comes with therapy, and my father, he has me watch Kobe documentaries about how he overcame his injuries and what mentality it took to get to the next level and to push forward to the next point. Off the field, it just comes with a lot of therapy, a lot of work. You can't skip anything. I'm not gonna lie.
No.
Like the process has to be slowed, and if it happened for a reason. So now, you know, coming back from that injury, it's like I feel more powerful than what I was for the past 2 seasons.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yes, indeed. My man, Ronald Gardet, man, it was a pleasure having you on our show tonight, man.
Yes, sir.
Gotta have you back soon, and even next year when you're a senior, you know.
Of course,
gotta do it.
Of course.
Definitely, man. Appreciate it, brother.
I appreciate it.
Definitely.
Thank you,
Yes,
sir. Yes,
All
sir.
right.
And wish you the best throughout the school year and everything,
Yes.
man.
Yes,
Keep
of
doing what
course.
you're doing.
Thank y'all.
For sure, definitely. That's Ronald Gardet, y'all. VK, East Jeff Warriors. They got some talent. And
Yes.
they got some talent. And they're looking to make a splash. Coach Derrick Rose says that, you know, they can do it. And they put it all together, VK. They can make a run in that district.
Oh yeah, Derrick Rose is a breath of fresh air for East Jefferson more than anything else, and looking to try to make them believe, and not just that, teaching them how to win and be successful on and off the field. He's delivering a big time message. He's from a successful program in itself. I believe he's like I think he's a Opera Walker grad, I believe. So, you know, he's played college football as well. So he has a lot of experience, very successful. So he's looking to try to bring East Jeff back to prominence more than anything. So we're going to see what happens, but I'm interested to see what Coach Derrick Rose does in year number 1 in EJ.
Definitely. Moon Butterfly 333. You're welcome. Most definitely.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes. Hey, everybody. We are back tomorrow with the Hash It Out Show. We're going to talk about a couple of districts. The one we're going to talk about is Jefferson Parish District for sure.
Yes.
That's what we're going to talk about. And I think we should talk about the other Jefferson Parish District, the 3A one.
Basically, the advanced schools.
Yeah, that
the
one.
advanced school district.
Yes, so
it's amazing how you got 2 different JP districts.
Uh-huh.
And, you know what I'm saying, can't wait to make that announcement in a couple of weeks. But, man, you know, a lot with that. But it's going to be good to talk about the Jefferson Parish district in itself, the big one and the small one.
Definitely. Big thank you to Ronald Gardet.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
So, all right. Yes. Yeah. So, back tomorrow, talk about those 2 districts. And Shannon Belt of the Daily Advertiser in Lafayette, Louisiana. She's going to join us to talk about the Lafayette high school football teams.
Oh man, I think that is going to be good to have her on the show. She has really been coming up as a reporter, and looking forward to having Shannon on the show tomorrow to talk to us a little bit, and she's going to give us some tidbits on what's going on in the Acadiana area.
Yes.
And a little bit outside of Opelousas. So we're going to talk a little bit about that, man. Can't wait to have her on. And, you know, we like to thank all the guests that came through here and the parents who brought them. All the parents who were involved, man. It was good to meet all of them. Miss Tasha and then
Miss Carter from
Miss
Rontrae and Mr.
Gardet.
Mr. Gardet. Yep.
Man, I'll tell you, and a lot of props to the parents who are bringing these kids over here to be interviewed and seeing what we're doing.
Yes.
What we do, we love what we do, but we tell the story for the kids to tell their story and these programs. That's what we do, and we are definitely appreciative that these that's the biggest thing that a lot of parents be criticized, but at the same time, we love it when we see parent involvement.
Yes, definitely.
Parent involvement. Yes.
Definitely. You got any last words before we get out of here?
Oh man, it's good to be back here. Pick up USA Fitness and Corey, Claire, and Coach Rory, man. It is good to be in the house. We might be back next week. We'll see, but it's good to do these live remotes and stuff like that. And we're the home of the Hash It Out Show Game of the Week, man. Continue to support us, man. So, man, but we appreciate it, and you know, continue to stay tuned because we got big announcement coming up dealing with the football season.
Without a doubt. Pick up USA Fitness, everybody. 633 Orange Street, New Orleans, Louisiana, 70130. Look, come get you a membership. You can play basketball whenever you want with a membership. You can go lift weights over here, treadmills, all type of stuff. They got it right here at Pick Up USA Fitness.
And they even got a spot to relax, man. It's an all-around great place.
They got a game room back there.
They got a game room, too.
So, come on through to Pick Up USA Fitness, everybody. So, I like coming here. I like being here. I do.
Yeah, me too, man. This is starting to be one of our favorite spots, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But possibly we might be somewhere else, too. So, that's in the works. But right now, this is the hub for right now, where we love coming here.
Ladies and gentlemen, for VK Jones, I am JB, the sports guy. We will see y'all tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Y'all take care. Are you in need of a new windshield? Leo Auto Glass can help. For 20 years, Leo Auto Glass have been servicing the New Orleans area with windshield replacement and auto glass repair. Give them a call today, 504-301-8353.
Whether you're looking to refresh your living space, enhance your home's exterior, or undertake a complete renovation, Barretto's Home Solutions is the place for you. Give them a call at 504-940-7552.
At Bayou AV Security, we are your one-stop shop for all your needs, whether it's enhancing your home entertainment system, securing your property, ensuring a seamless internet connection, or illuminating your outdoor spaces. We've got you covered. Bayou AV Security, where technology meets reliability. Call us today to experience the Bayou difference.